On July 22nd, we entered the sun cycle of Leo. This is the day celebrated by millions of people around the world as Mary Magdalene's feast day. On July 22nd, every year, she floods the earth through the collective cup of humanity's consciousness with our Mother's, God's wondrous love. This enhances every particle and wave of life on earth and prepares humanity for July 26th, which is known through all time and space continuums as the Galactic New Year. Mary Magdalene's service to the light also prepares Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her for the Pinnacle of Opening of the Lion's Gate, which occurs August 8th. During the opening of the Lion's Gate, the Earth aligns with Sirius and Leo, and a new cycle of time and space begins. During this auspicious time, the company of heaven is reminding us of what they revealed when we birthed this new decade. They said that during the next 10 years, humanity will change the course of history for Mother Earth and all her life. They said that during this decade, 2020 to 2030, humanity will begin developing our latent abilities through which we will literally transfigure our earthly bodies and our outer world life experiences into the heart-based patterns of perfection associated with the fifth dimensional New Earth. The beings of light said this incomparable transfiguration will be accomplished through a greatly expanded collaboration between the company of heaven and an awakened humanity. Our Father, Mother, God said this degree of collaboration between heaven and earth has never been before attempted. In 2020, due to the monumental shifts that had taken place since the birth of the new decade and the forced global planetary pause we were experiencing due to COVID, on August 8th, as the opening of the Lion's Gate reached its pinnacle, our Father, Mother, God breathed Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her through the original Lion's Gate that pulsates above the pyramid in the Giza Plateau in Egypt into a much higher frequency of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar Lion's Gate that pulses in the atmosphere above the new Earth. As this occurred, the I Am presence of every man, woman, and child on Earth was able to fully integrate at an atomic cellular level into our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional earthly bodies. This integration allows every person's I Am presence to have greater access to our earthly bodies and our conscious minds more than ever before. For 3 years now, our I Am presence has been intuitively guiding us in ways that have been difficult for us to ignore. No longer is this communication from our I Am presence just a little, still small voice within, striving to be heard above the clamor and the chaos in the outer world. This aspect of our divinity is now an ever-present inner knowing, an intuitive guide that is not allowing us to comfortably behave in ways that reflect the obsolete fear-based patterns of separation and duality anymore. Of course, we have the free will to ignore the inner guidance from our I Am presence, but when we try to do that, we feel the painful results of our thoughts, our feelings, our words, and actions that are not based in love much more acutely. If you are experiencing any doubt about that statement, the company of heaven said, all you have to do is observe the events unfolding in your life and notice how those events are affecting you mentally and emotionally. Now in August 2023, we are once again on the threshold of opening the fifth dimensional Lion's Gate, which will occur on August 8th, 2 days ago, the Pinnacle. Throughout this incredibly powerful year, day by day, we have been guided through various activities of the light that have prepared humanity in the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth at an atomic and subatomic cellular level for the next steps of our ascension process. The I Am presence of every man, woman, and child is now standing in readiness to receive in new ways the light that will flow through the fifth dimensional Lion's Gate. This light will exponentially intensify the strength and courage within every person's heart flame, thus preparing us all for the next stage of our ascension process. The Lion's Gate is guarded by two magnificent lions that represent the lion of yesterday and the lion of tomorrow. As we pass between these lions during our annual passage through the fifth dimensional Lion's Gate, we affirm that we are moving beyond any control or manipulation from our past or our future. Rather, we are aligning with the eternal moment of now as we join forces with the heavenly realms to co-create the new earth. This year, as we pass through the portal of the fifth dimensional Lion's Gate, every person's fully integrated I Am presence have been given permission by our Mother, Father, God to liberate the heart-based patterns encoded within the divine wisdom and sacred knowledge in our 12 solar strands of fifth dimensional DNA. This will pave the way for the I Am presence of every person to liberate us into the harmony of a high order of being. This will greatly expand the influence of humanity's I Am presence on Earth. Through every person's fully integrated I Am presence, we are now able to intuitively receive the divine promptings, ideas, concepts from our I Am presence, the company of heaven and our Father, Mother, God. All we have to do is ask. The beings of light have affirmed that as this profound truth resonates in every person's heart flame, we will also be able to transfigure our physical realities into the love-based patterns of perfection associated with the new earth. The most powerful way of doing that is within the eternal moment of now. So as we pass through the Lion's Gate, pay attention to the intuitive guidance of your presence, your I Am presence. Miracles are waiting to be co-created by you. Be at peace and know all is well. And we give gratitude to this message from Patricia Cotto Robles. So I'm gonna give a couple of moments because there's some animal energy coming in right now. So I'm gonna be quiet while we just sit inside and let that sink in. So who showed up to say hello is the turtle. So the turtle's message is, you've been going much too fast for much too long. Slow down and pace yourself. This is a time to be more self-reliant and less dependent on others. Time to take to nurture yourself and simply observe and feel your emotions. This is a period of increased sensitivity to the Earth's vibrations and those of the collective human consciousness, which you'll first feel as a sensation in your body prior to a resultant emotion. Spend a few hours or longer in solitude, away from people, away from the usual noise that surrounds you. This is a very creative and fertile time, and you need to shield yourself from interferences that threaten to distract you. Well, that's perfect, because that's what we're all doing right here, right now. Thank you to the Turtle Medicine for showing up tonight and giving us a message. So notice what you are seeing inside your being as all your eyeballs are focusing inside. Your inner perception is waking up. See if there's a place that would like more light for you to breathe into it, to help unwind the contraction, whether it's an emotion or a thought, a feeling, a person. There should only be you in your body. So if anybody else's energy is in there, please return it to them with the rainbow light at the level of their being that can activate the lesson inside their own divine line. You can't heal somebody else. You can't heal anybody else's karma but your own. There you go. So you have permission to let that go now. So please do that. There are a few of you that really need to take a couple of breaths into that one. Just let it go. And feel what colors you notice are coming in to help your chakras. What vibrations, what sensations, what messages you may be receiving. We're perfectly awake and conscious, but we're very relaxed and aware. We're letting our nervous system reset and reboot. Letting our vagus nerve relax. Goes all the way from our head down every organ in our body. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling the presence simultaneously in our heart, as well as the great central sun and the crystalline core of the earth. All meeting in our threefold flame in our heart. All are existing simultaneously within us. As our body and our soul unite in a higher degree As our mind is calm and open to receiving the messages from Spirit. I like this saying, when you come to the edge of all you know, and you are about to step off into the darkness of the unknown, faith is knowing one of two things will happen. There will be something solid to stand on, or you will be taught to fly. Deepen your breath a little bit as we prepare to come back. So even though we are sensitive people in this group, this is a gift. Sensitive people are going to heal themselves and the world and usher in a new era of peace. So repeat after me in your own space. I, and state your full name. Place myself, say your full name. Into a full court of atonement for the purpose of soul recognition, absorb sibling resolution, heart center optimization, developing and maintaining healthy boundaries, optimization of energy encasements. Keep repeating after me. I ask to analyze my energy field, and I am requesting transcendence assistance for anyone who is not filled with 100% light in my energy space. I ask for restoration of self and home security, optimization of my divine life force energy connections, optimization of healthy gene expression, and restoration of my divine DNA expression. Okay. So we're gonna stop the music and gently start to come back, divinely directing these beings of source, love, and light to comb out our energy field, our meridians, our endocrine system, our emotional and mental bodies. Notice what this feels like. Notice what has changed. Allow your nervous system to benefit from this time, healing, and light circle, to evolve and mature and increase its bandwidth to handle the stresses and the demands of the current times, and fully receive the help that is available to us. We now command that our perception mechanisms and communication grids be updated, and all ways that we perceive and receive information be updated for a better representation and understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We command that we are wrapped in rainbow light and surrounded by mirrors gently sealing in these healing vibrations to the degrees that are most beneficial for each one of us, and mirroring back everybody else's energy to them, whole and healed as Source allows. We thank all the beings of love and light that came to be here today, to have service to us. We are grateful and honored by your presences. We command the violet flame to cleanse and purify our surroundings, the place in between us, all the holes with love and light. And I am asking, are we complete? Okay, good. Let's all come back and have a look at each other and see how sparkly everybody looks. Does anyone notice light in the room you're in? Like not just light in you, but like around you. Does anyone notice light in the room that you're in? Put it in the chat if you do. And if not in the room, do you notice light anywhere in your body that you didn't notice before?